All right, what is up, everybody? This is my Michael Jordan flu game or Pizzagate or whatever you want to call with that maybe Pete Sampras. It's like my Pete Sampras for you tennis fans here. I am under the weather, but also alone today, so this will be a fun one. I'm really excited to get into it. We have there's just a lot of news. The Steph Curry stuff like really shook things up, so we are gonna be firing out. But actually, the first bit of injury news that we are going to start with right off the bat, it's fresh out of Charlotte. PJ Washington is out.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
God, we love starting with a drop. We get a lot of stuff to get into. A couple of things. Let's do this right off the top. Okay. So, like the stream, subscribe. I'm going to tell you how to qualify for the giveaway. I put this on Twitter earlier today. If we hit that 200 number, if we get over 200, I'll spin of live viewers. I'll spin the wheel a second time. We'll give out 2 limited tier cards today. That'll be fun. Congrats on the 7K. Let's go, baby. Upwards and onwards. Check out Momentum Labs. You can find the links to all of our shit, right? So if you want to join the Discord, it's right in the show notes. If you want to check out Momentum Labs for their projections that we're going to be using today, that's in the show notes as well. The other thing I'm going to do today is we're having fun with these private leagues, right? And because Team Hold be popping, they've been filling up quickly. So we did the initial Team Hold one has 100 in it, so that's capped out. We did one for a morning show, but I figured why not? Let's do a live before lock league. I'm gonna figure out prizes, not for this first weekend, but for this first game week, but eventually we'll figure it out. So if you want to join our sick ass live before lock league, we're gonna do it right here. We're gonna get right in there. Congrats. Here you go. Team Hold live before lock. I'm gonna drop a link right into there. All right. So again, we won't have prizes ready to go until next week, probably once I figure everything out. But there you go. Join that. That'll be fun. It'll be nice. You know what I'm saying? We'll have some like friendly competition amongst friends here, amongst friends. And then the last thing, you ready for this giveaway? I wanted that link to be actually. I should I'll pin this shit. We'll pin this link so that way you can see it right there. And as always, if you're tuning in for the first time and you're like, oh my God, what is this? Sign up for Sorare. You can find it in the chat. All right, let's get the giveaway thing going. Like the stream, subscribe, and it's just me today. Hashtag me. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag me. That's how we get in there. We might have more video drops than normal today because again, I am running on fumes. As you can see, and no co-host. Shout out our man, No. All right, let's dive into some of this stuff. So let's get into the injury news. The biggest point for this weekend is there's no Steph Curry. The Warriors have 2 games. Steph has been ruled out. Draymond Green's been ruled out. We already know there's no Wiggins, and now Clay is questionable as well. And I don't think we have official news on Clay yet, so that we're going to have to pay attention to. PJ Washington, we already said, has been ruled out. Who else we got? Davion Mitchell's been ruled out. We've got what else? Gordon Hayward's on is a game time decision. It sounds like he's going to play, but if he does, he'll be on a minutes restriction. Jalen McDaniels is starting for PJ Washington. Simone Fontecchio is questionable for Saturday. Colin Sexton was ruled out for Saturday. Bradley Beal sounds like he's back. The Spurs have weird shit this weekend. Josh Richardson's ruled out. Langford's questionable. Zach Collins is probable. Porzingis is supposed to be back. Podol is probable. Some of the stuff we're still waiting on. Rudy. He's questionable. D'Lo's questionable. I already said Clay. Marcus Smart is questionable. Gordon Hayward, we already talked about. Kevin Huerter is questionable. If he's out, man, Malik Monk time. Seth Curry's questionable. And then it sounds like LeBron and AD are going to play. Holy crap. There's a lot of stuff going on. So the way we're going to approach this today, Evo's asking me if Gobert is going to be fine. I don't know, baby. I don't know. We'll have to find that out together. Yeah, what's going on with the Heat? All 16 guys listed on the players' injury report. Just fucking Heat, man. That's Heat culture. Josh Green is still out. Yeah, that actually hurts. I was excited for Josh Green. But here's the thing. We got to figure. I think the Warriors information. Oh, also Clint Capella is going to miss a couple of weeks, right? So we know DeJounte's already out. Capella's now missing time, so it's Okongwu time. Figuring out the rest of that is I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. Let's start just scrolling from the bottom, right? Let's start scrolling from deep down in the value streets, and then we'll do like a quick scroll of the sheets. And then honestly, I think this might be more of a question and answer type stuff. Yeah, Torbasane was hoping for Baisley. Darius Baisley was projecting as like one of the better plays, and now he's ruled out too. So it is, man, it's going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. But for me, the Warrior stuff is the things that we have to figure out. Like that's for me, that's what we have to figure out. Let's do a mental health break because I need a cough break. And though for those that are not familiar with the mental health, I think you'll enjoy it. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, you know? I think it changes you. Go. Feels good to start with that. No any injuries on Dosunmu. I haven't heard anything about Dosunmu, Levi, and Seth Curry is still questionable. Okay, so Ty Washington. We're just going to look at some of the cheaper guys right now and scroll up. Okay, we're just going to continue to scroll up. I think it's important to note with some of these real cheapos, right, that they don't have to do much to project well, right? Because if you have a cap of 2 and you're projecting 4, that's a smash play based on like that cap, right? So, that doesn't, just because it's dark green, shout out Jack's Mannequin, dark blue, just because it's dark green doesn't mean it's gonna be a home run hitter, right? So Ty Washington, cap of 2 is a projection of 11. I don't understand this projection though. That actually feels like a great play. I'm pretty sure Kevin Porter and what's his name, Jalen Green are good plays. Crate is asking if LaMelo's playing. LaMelo is playing. If anybody has Ty news, put that into the chat. I saw Botavine sold a rare. Okay, Botavine. All right, Wendell Moore. We've done this before. Frank Kaminsky is a cap of 4, projection of 17. Kaminsky's got 2 ways to get there. Okay, so with no Capella, Kongu moves into the starting lineup. We saw Kaminsky play the backup for that role, right? I don't love Kaminsky, but if they get smoked tonight, we could see like Kaminsky's going to get that garbage time run. Okay. So there we go. Like my top shot moments when they go 100% in value. Really great comment from To The House. Taco Slayer says need to play under 19. We'll get there, baby. We'll get there. All right. Ken Birch, whatever. I know the Raptors are thin at big. We're going to see Thad Young is projecting really well. So far, this is my favorite play. Cap of 5, projection of 10, Moses Moody. So if Clay gets ruled out, man, they don't have guards. So Jordan Poole, right? Jordan Poole is obviously going to be a smash play for the Warriors, but Warriors are playing the Sixers. The Sixers are a good team. They're relatively healthy right now, and the Warriors are missing all of their best players. So if Golden State gets smoked, which I would like to think they're going to, then I don't really I don't really see Jordan Poole hitting his ceiling tonight, right? Because he'd be the first guy. Well, Kevon Looney's going to be the first guy pulled, and then it's going to be Jordan Poole, right? And then you're going to get all these young dudes running around. So I really like taking shots. We're going to talk with Moses Moody right there. I can't believe we're going to say it. Like, it might be James Wiseman's season. He's got a cap of 11. He got called back up. People were in our Discord. We're talking about Ryan Rollins because he has a cap of 1. I don't know about that, but whatever. It's cap of 1. Let it rip. Let it rip, baby. If you guys are just joining here too, let me just remind the people, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag me. This is me. And then I already shared a link. It's pinned here if you want to join the live before lock league. Oh, wait, is it not? How many members do we have right now? How many members? What do we got here? Oh, refresh. There we go. We're up to 37 in live before lock. So go ahead and join that, and we'll figure out prizes later. Okay, back to the sheets. So Christian Braun has a cap of 5 and a projection of 15. Can somebody tell me why the fuck he's projecting that well? My understanding is Michael Porter Jr. is the only one that's missing time. Now, maybe because the Denver Nuggets have 2 games this weekend, they're saying, hey, maybe Jeff Green takes a day off. Maybe somebody sits. So to me, I still think Christian Braun at a cap of 5 has like a ceiling. 15 feels super high to me if everybody's healthy, but 10 feels reasonable. So I think that's still a fine play when we're looking at the bronze. All right, Davis Bertans. Yeah, all of the Dallas guys are going to pop, and here's why. Maxi Kleber tore his hamstring, which I've heard of tweaked hamstrings. I've heard of strained straight up tore. That he's going to be hurt. He's going to be hurt. Sean saying, don't forget about Anthony Lamb. Price is already popping. Yeah, Anthony Lamb's probably a good play. I just try not to play shitbags because he's a bad human. But no, I'm just kidding. Whatever, allegedly. Reggie Bullock, the cap of 10. Yeah, but so with Maxi out, Reggie Bullock is someone. Christian Wood, who's not really a value play, but man, like they're going to eventually have to play him. I swear to God, we're going to have to play Dwight Powell. Patrick says, what's the Atlanta guard situation? Zeely, it's the pinned, it's the pinned link, in the chat, the pinned chat. The Atlanta guard situation is, pretty much the same. It sounds like there's murmurs that, Trent Forrest might move into the starting lineup because the Hornets run out like 3 guards, right? So, maybe that happens. I don't really love the Atlanta guards. I think they're not my faves. They're not my faves. Frankie Smokes, Nicolina. Wow. I didn't know I really could realize I couldn't say this name. Holy crap. He's popping with a cap of 7 and projection of 12. I got to be honest, guys. I don't love a lot of this stuff down here. I think Moses Moody's my favorite of like the dumpster diving. You can see Trent Forrest right there as a cap of 8, a projection of 10. Holiday. He's fine. All right. We need to talk about Jacques Landale. With DeAndre Ayton missed last night's game, Bismack Biyombo, he got the start. But Landale, honestly, I like him. I think his minute ceiling is way higher than Biyombo's. We saw it happen, I think, in the second half. Biyombo started and then came out like 2 minutes into the quarter. I'm a big Landale fan. I think he can do a little bit of everything. I also think if the Suns do get smoked, they only have 1 game this weekend, so everyone's going to play. But, you know, the Suns kind of suck. So if I really like Landale. I don't know if this is projecting DeAndre Ayton to be out. So cap of 9, I feel like his ceiling really, if Ayton is out, is like 20 plus. That being said, there is some risk to it because we don't know. We just don't know if DeAndre Ayton's going to play. So sometimes that's the risk you take. And I don't think the Suns play tonight, right? The Suns play tomorrow. Tomorrow what? J. Michael Green, baby. I like him quite a bit. Especially with because I do think Looney is the first guy to go. I think he's the first guy to go. So, and with no Draymond, I mean, I don't know. I guess we're just throwing darts at guys like Green and Wiseman, but for a cap of 9, projection of 12, I feel like his ceiling is a little bit higher than. I feel like you could get him in the 20, like we saw it last game in the blowout against the Pacers. JaMychal was cooking there at the end. So I like JaMychal Green quite a bit. I really like, I saw Shut Up Billy Jackson. I saw him share some of his projections of his optimal lineup, and I was surprised not to see the Warriors filling up that stat sheet because I really, the Warriors situation, they've got 2 games. They definitely have no Steph Curry. And Wiggins is still out, and they just don't have dudes. Like, and I don't know what the Draymond thing is. So, anyways, all right, let's keep moving. Shaedon Sharpe. I want to highlight Mr. Sharpe because I think a lot of teams have 2 games this weekend, but I think the Blazers are one of the few teams that have back-to-backs. Someone else can correct me in the chat. I can't look it up in real time because I am broken. But I don't know. I mean, Dame's been on fuego. He's been taking like 10, 15, 25 threes a game. And I don't know, but he's come back from injury. I feel like there's a shot. There's a shot that Shaedon might sit. I'll look at Ben's NFTs. He came in to make the same comment that everybody does. So like, oh, wait, you just get more cards? Yeah, it's like a fucking flash challenge, Ben. Blazers have a back-to-back confirmed. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Shaedon Sharpe is an interesting dart throw. Yeah, Dante DiVincenzo I think is fine too. Honestly, all of the Warriors. Levi's asking about Koloko. Yeah, we'll look at Koloko in a second here. Let's just keep scrolling up for a moment. Reggie Bullock, we already talked about him. All right, here we go. Usman Garuba. I know he was projecting a little bit well. He's been earning a few more minutes. He's got a cap of 11 and projection of 13. Muscala, baby. So Darius Baisley's out. They are pretty they're pretty thin. They're pretty thin at the bigs. I think Poku is going to be fun. Yeah, problematic song choice, I know. But it was a parody song, so this is like the Weird Al version. It's fine. I don't know. All of these guys are fine. Moses Brown with Zubats missing time. We've seen him flash a little ceiling. I think this projection is a little high, to be honest, but whatever. I think Moses is fine. But God, Dwight Powell just like runs around too. But they are thin. The Mavs are thin. All right, what else we got? I don't know who to buy. Got 20 cap left. All right, well, let's see who you like, man. I can't tell you what to do. Moses Brown. There you go. Go buy Moses Brown. All right. Troy Brown Jr. No, thank you. Zaire Williams is fine. Jordan McLaughlin's fine. Here we go. Darius Baisley. He's projecting. So he's still projecting well because they have 2 games this weekend and he's missing tonight. So even though like you could take a shot on Baz if you think he's going to play that second game, I still think I would find another spot. Jalen Johnson still projecting well. Thad Young, Tadius, right? So we were talking about our friends over at Toronto. Shut up the tour, the Top Shot tour. So Thad is projected to be in the starting lineup, so we can pay attention to that. Is this free content or do we need the content you're consuming is free, but you do need a Momentum Labs. Also, Ben, this must be weird for you to be in a stream that has over 100 people in it. All right, hold on. What else we got? Anybody else popping? Jay Rich, Schroeder, Nick Richards. Nick Richards minutes just I don't trust him. Onyeka Okongwu, he's got a cap of 18. So Taco Slayer, you were asking the best buy of 19 or under. I think Okongwu's got a super high ceiling. Charlotte Horn, like the only concern about Okongwu tonight is Ben, this is what's funny. You say I've been thinking about these comments for a long time. Dude, this is how this show works, baby. I'm just funny in real time. That's what good content looks like. Okongwu against the Hornets, the only way he fails is if this game gets so blown out that Kaminsky gets run out. But Charlotte has not defended bigs since like 2014. So Okongwu is like such a solid play. And look at that. I mean, the projection of 34 for a cap of 18, almost doubling up on that shit. And then we got Jalen Williams, K-Love, Patrick Williams, Caruso. I mean, all of those are fine. Nothing else pops. All right, people were asking about Koloko. I saw a lot of questions about that. Christian Koloko, cap of 11, a projection of 9. I'd actually put Koloko in the Kem Birch things, right? So OG's missing time. Otto Porter Jr. is out. They got to play somebody at the big. I think like obviously Boucher and Thad Young are the safer ones, and then maybe one of the two pop. So I don't know. I looked at him until I saw how much the price. Oh, I already missed the boat. How much is Okongwu going for right now? Also, let's see. We only have 81 entrants into this Sorare giveaway. All you got to do is like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag me into the chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, Boucher is out as well. And Tesla's saying careful with Koloko. Juancho might steal those minutes. So that's something to pay attention. People asking if Clay's playing. I don't know. Let's see. Let me just check it out now. The Funk Soul. But let me see if there was any other news that came out since we've started going live. So we already knew Okongwu was going to start. And then most of this shit was Miami Heat news. So that's not helpful. So no Clay news yet. But the Clay game is in Philadelphia. So we should have that. I would think we have that in like the next 20 minutes. I bought Jalen Duren, Waka Kessler, Ranger, Brooke Brolo ahead of the all defensive stat. Yeah, those are all really solid. I like that quite a bit. Let's go take a look at, let's just see anyone else that's been popping. I like to see if we can find any cheap. Actually, let's go all the way to the top. Let's see if we can find some cheap MVPs here. Embiid's got a cap of 63, projection of 53. I don't think that's what we're looking for. James Harden, cap of 45, projection of 52. Okay. Let's see if there's any other 50s. SGA, but his price is pretty inflated. But his cap down to 43 is kind of nice. Trying to find some of those cheapos, though. You know what I'm saying? I went with Sabonis the other week. That ended up paying off quite nicely. All right, there's nobody really popping. All right, I'm going to share the link here again one more time. So if you guys want to join live before lock, you can get in that group. How many members are we up to now? We're up to 49, baby, 49. So I'll share that in here again, and we'll do that. AJ saying Terrence Davis might be a wild card with Herter questionable and Davion Mitchell out. Yeah, Terrence Davis will probably be the one in the starter, AJ. I actually kind of like Malik Monk a little bit more than T. Davis, but I think both of those are really, really good plays. I like both of them. Tesla saying Coloco might be heading back to the G League. Yeah, we do need Precious. We're going to have to do another mental health check for you boys because I got a cough. I'm sorry this didn't come with a hand job. I just don't think it's included in the airdrops. It's stylistically, that's tough to include that in an airdrop. There we go. We feel better. Feel refreshed now. We feel refreshed. Yeah, keep firing those questions in. Also, just a reminder, we're up to 121 right now. Like I was saying, if we get up to 200, if we get up to a 200 spot, we'll give away a second limited tier. Thanks for coming by, Ben, and also being able to take some shit, Ben. That's why I appreciate you. Hero, Rogier, or Turner. All right, let's take a look. I think I lean without looking. I think I kind of like Scary Terry, but I'm not sure what his cap is. If his cap's still super inflated from when he was balling. So we got Terry here with a cap of 37 and a projection of 37. We have Miles Turner with a cap of 33 and a projection of 36. And then Hero, we have who's been balling, cap of 39, projection of 37. There you go. So based on value, I think you have to go Miles Turner there. But I really like all of those plays, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, can you show Bones Highland? I saw Bones Highland. No, Ben, I sent you a moment. I sent you a moment today. Bones, let's look at Bones here. What do we got for Bones? Cap of 26 and a projection of 32. The Nuggets do have 2 games, so maybe you just cross your fingers. What was that, 8? I thought that was 10 when I looked at it, Ben. I'll send you another $2 moment then. What do we got? What do we got? What was I just looking at? Bones. Yeah, with the Nuggets thing, then you have a shot at playing. I don't know, like maybe they play 2 games and somebody sits, you know. Hayward and Nikhil Alexander Walker or Scotty Barnes and Wiseman. So here's the thing, Zealy. LMO Ben. The thing with I really like Scotty Barnes today. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Wiseman. He's not going to project really well. I'm enjoying the shot at Wiseman here. All right, let's look at Gordon Hayward. So Hayward, though, we think is on a minutes limit. So he's got a cap of 27 and a projection of 27. So we have to stay tuned to that news. Nikhil Alexander Walker, man, who's like kind of taken he's kind of taken THT's minutes, cap 15, projection of 11. So that's not projecting super well. If we look at Scotty Barnes is a cap of 31, projection of 34.9. And then Wiseman, I think, only has a projection of 10, but so he's got a projection of 10. So I lean the second one. I think that is more upside as well. All right, what do you think of this contender lineup? He's saying Brunson, Turner, AJ Griffin, T. Ross, Dwight Powell. Yeah, I like it. I think that's pretty balanced. I kind of like that. Levi's talking about Clay. Yeah, if Clay plays, I'm a little bit nervous that Clay's not going to play. That's my only concern is that we don't see Clay. But if he plays, Marcus Smart is playing. Robert Williams is playing with limited minutes. Daniel House is available to play. Cork Maz has been ruled out. That's the most up-to-date news. Let's see. Detail says, not sure I can go back to the Barnesville after 2 rebounds in 41 minutes against the Magic. That has me shook for the season. I know, but with no OG, I kind of like him a little bit more. He just had a big 27 and 10. Is Donovan Mitchell out? I haven't heard. I don't think so. I haven't heard any Donovan Mitchell news. We can go back. I'll do a refresh of the blog over here. And maybe I'll find the Cavs too. Excuse me. Did I refresh it? What's going on? All right, here we go. So LeBron, AD probable, Rudy, D'Lo questionable, Draymond out, Clay questionable, Gordon Hayward plans to play, PJ's out, Herder questionable, Smart's in now, Horford available, Josh Hart probable. Let me see if I can find the Cleveland Cavaliers. We might not have news because they're not playing tonight. No, there we go. Projected line. No, he's supposed to be in. So you should be okay if that's what you're looking at there. It was Davion. Yeah, Davion has been ruled out. You'll have no chance against Paolo and Bull tonight. Dude, Magic stands, right? D'Lo in or Tobias better? In DFS lane, I was thinking of going Barnes, but AK was steep. Yeah. So D'Lo is still questionable. We don't have the D'Lo news, but if he's in, D'Lo's actually been putting up numbers lately. He's got a cap of 35 and a projection of 32. And then we can look at Toby. All right, hold on. Let me sort by Tobias. Tobias has cap of 34, projection of 35. There you go. Vando or Campaign? God, I think it's probably Vando because I think Campaign's number is going to be a little bit higher. All right, cap at 25, projection at 23. Show them the pain. Yeah, there you go. It's Vando. Cap at 26, projection at 17. Scotty Barnes, Calvin Johnson, Shingun, Jalen Williams, and Braun for a contender. I like it. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build some of my lineups right now, and maybe that'll help help a little bit as I talk through the process. And then we can build it together because we're all in this together. I'm going to delete my dummy lineups here real quick just so we can start from the bottom. Now we here. Do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag me into the chat. So there you go. People were talking about Austin Reeves. I'll look up Reeves. I thought I did already, but maybe I said it out loud and then didn't do it. Austin Reeves has cap of 20 and a projection of 19. I also thought Austin Reeves got dinged up, but maybe that's wrong because it's not popping anywhere else. All right. Let's do it. Gustav says champs lineup. Is that Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Oobs, Levine, and Braun, W or L. Yeah, Braun is very dangerous, but I like it. I don't love it. All right, rare contender. Let's start with my rare contender. So Jordan Poole is going to be a lock with a cap of 30 and no what's his name, no anybody, right? And hopefully Clay sits too. My second one though, here's what I would like to hear from the party people, right? So we could go Jade and Ivy here, and then honestly, I don't hate the idea of just being like James Wiseman, let it rip, baby. I kind of like taking a shot on Wiseman here. Now, what would you do here? Would you go cheap? So I've got some like decent cheap options in my contender. We've got like what's Kuminga at now? Is Kuminga at 20 what? Was Kuminga still in the teens? Let's see. We've got Kuminga at 19, so I could throw in Kuminga, which would leave me with 27. So basically, Kuminga and Benedict Mathurin. You take Kuminga out. We can continue to scroll down here, and let's see. We've got what other garbage do we have down here? I thought I had a couple of double digits. Not Jeff Green. Okongwu. We could just do Okongwu and then 28. I think that gets me up to Keldon Johnson. What do we think about this? What do we think about this right there? Oh, Greg, you coming on the show? What are you doing, Greg? Or are you just doing? You are coming on the show. What's up?
I'm here. How do I feel about this? I don't know.
Yeah, look, I'm proud of you, Greg. I'm proud of you guys.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to keep moving at a fast pace, though. So you guys can come on, but we're gonna keep.
Why? When is lock? Is it in 3 minutes?
No, it's in a half hour, but it's a chaotic show.
Plenty of time.
Here we go. These are the guys we're rolling with here in the rare contender, I think. So we're going to go Poole, Ivy, Wiseman, Okongwu, and then Keldon Johnson, I think. Do you guys have a lot of thoughts on this?
That's exactly the lineup I was going to go with. It's funny. It's exactly what I was going to go. I felt good about Wiseman throwing him out tonight.
You like the Wiseman take?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
I feel good about it.
I would have played Draymond personally, but
Draymond's out tonight, Greg.
Exactly.
All right, let's go limited contender. We're definitely going to start with Kuminga on this one. What do you guys think about? I think we're going to go JaMychal Green on this one. Here we go. And then that leaves me with 27. 27 the rest of the way. Oh, look at Veronica. Veronica's in the chat. Good to see Veronica.
Hey,
Veronica. Kevin Youkilis reference?
Yeah, Uke.
And
then I think, let's see. I feel like I got some good stuff. I feel like we've got Clippers only have one game, so I'm probably not going to mess around.
Everyone's sitting on that team, which is crazy.
Other night, that was so nuts the other night. Ben Simmons, the 2 games. What do we think about Ben Simmons? How is Simmons projecting here? Have you guys been making lineups?
Every day.
Every
day.
Okay, well, you can't make them every day. But I didn't know if you guys had been messing with this.
I've tried. I've done my best. I've looked when I can, trying to get drops. I have not dived in it as much as I should, but I think starting in the new year, I'll feel much better about it.
There you go. Tesla says if Greg shows up, we might get played off the air.
It's true. You missed it last night. We brought back the credits.
Oh, did you? The credits came back?
You played me off.
I love it. All right. I got to find another cheapo down here. I mean, we could. I know we can't do 3. Why does it keep doing that?
Yeah, it's done that for me a few times too.
All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna hold on to it. So Jeff Green, no. Kai Jones. I thought about Kai Jones. Oh, do we throw in Lundell here? And then that leaves me with 36.
Young Jock.
Yeah, or we could do Christian Braun instead. But let's see what the 36 average gives us here. Because I think I could just go, yeah, like Jamal Murray, Miles Turner. How about this, boys?
Ooh, bang,
How
bang.
about this?
That's a fun lineup.
I'm getting a lineup in.
Yeah.
Miles Turner's photo looks like someone took him in Photoshop and stretched him. Like it doesn't like if you hover over Miles Turner, it looks like he's been stretched.
Yeah, no, he looks like this looks like a friend of mine's headshots, honestly. Like he's getting his headshots in. I like it.
So let me ask a question. And everyone's gonna groan, but all of these cards that you're playing are ones that you bought in auction?
Or off the marketplace. Yeah, those are so all of the limited and rares that I own. The common ones are the free ones, though. The common tournaments are the free.
I got some rewards for coming in 18,000th place.
Oh, there you go. Open some rewards here. Someone was asking, what 2 players did you combine for a cap of 24? Oh man, 2 players for a cap of 24. I think it's some of those guys I was just playing in, right? So Landell has a cap of 9, and then that gives you what, 16 to work with? No, it's 15 to work with. You could do like Landell and Baisley, no. Jalen Johnson, Landell and Jalen Johnson, Landell and Thad Young. Probably Landell and Thad Young. There you go. Let's see. Evo's saying, would you be backing Allen, Goodwin, or Quickly this week if you had to pick one? Which Allen, Evo?
Grayson?
Yeah, is it Grayson? I think, honestly, it'd be Quickly because it sounds like Bradley Beal's coming back and Porzingis is coming back. So I think Monty Morris is back too. So, Jared Allen. It's got to be Jared Allen then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jared Allen. That's not close. It's Jared Allen. Okongwu and Moody for that cap of 24. Yeah, that'd be really good if you could. I wasn't including Okongwu because I know he's like super expensive. And then you're looking for Trae Young. Here we go. We got Trae Young over here. Cap of 40, projection of 52. Trae Young's a great play.
Are these John Boy sheets?
These are the John Boy sheets. Momentum Labs. Also, listen, we said if we get up to 200 live viewers, we're at 141 right now. And we're only halfway through. If we get up over 200, I'll give away 2 of these. We're at 119 entrants. So hashtag me. Well, now I should have changed it because it's not just me. You guys are here. And then if you guys look at the pinned chat in the YouTubes, you can go ahead and join the Live Before Lock League, let's see how many entrants we have in the Live Before Lock League right now. 64. We're up to 64 because it maxed out at 100. So there you go.
Did I miss my shot to enter the Team Hold League?
What's up?
I missed my shot to enter the Team Hold League, didn't I?
Yeah, the team. I didn't know it. I didn't know it filled up at 100. Yeah, I didn't know it filled up at 100. Ukulele's asking why about Okongwu. Yeah, so what happened with Okongwu? Capella's going to miss a couple of weeks, it sounds like. So Okongwu's going to now play like his 30-plus minutes and start. So
is he doing okay? Okongwu? Is it like getting minutes? Like he's actually performing?
Yeah, he was playing really well behind Capella as like the backup big. He was doing really well, and then once Capella went down, he like absolutely took off. So
I'm happy for him. He was he's a local boy. He played with LaMelo in Chino Hills.
There we go.
So they were on the team together, and I always thought he had some potential. So I'm happy he's doing pretty good. I know he had injuries rookie year and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, he's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy him. Jakun says Beal playable cap. So the thing with Beal is like, yeah, he could be a nice play, but I don't know. Like, do they put him on a minutes restriction when he comes back? It could be a little tricky. It could be a little tricky there. So, all right. Seems like the questions slowed down. You guys can keep firing them in while we wait. I'll build I think I'm going to build a limited champion. I don't know if I should focus on rare champion or limited champion next. So if I do rare champion, I think I'd start with Zion as like my favorite play. And then it would be.
This is a good question. I'm going to pull this up while you're looking, Mike. Thoughts on, wait, I'm sorry. It says, who's your go-to player on Sorare? For me, it's Oubre. He's been so good to me. Do you have someone that you're consistently throwing in there that has been performing for you?
Oubre's been balling. Yeah, I mean, Zion has been my favorite because I think I bought Zion when his cap was like 30 something, and because he got off to like a weird start, missed a couple of games, and then now he's been just
just taking off. Yeah,
he's been so much fun. Mike saying Clay is on a game time decision. Is that did they
Mm.
just announce that? That's so annoying. If we're not, I
I'll
was
take a
really
look.
hoping we were going to get that information before lock.
checking.
Yeah, game time decision. Damn. I can't remember if I already played Moody. Let me see. Moses and Wiseman. Dude, Zealy, that's so Moses Brown is the safer play. Or do you mean Moses Moody? Yeah, tell me which Moses you mean.
Yeah, Fantasy Labs is saying as of 1 minute ago, Clay will be a game time decision.
Yeah. Did I already played Moody, right? Oh no, I
And
didn't.
one of the beat writers too is saying the same thing too. He just tweeted out a minute ago. Game time decision.
Okay. I need to play a third rare. This is why I don't really think I think I'm gonna use my leftovers for this and focus on
You can only play one per lineup?
What do you mean?
Like you can't play the same card in multiple lineups?
No, you can only use the card one time. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, I know.
So you got to be smart about your lineups. That's why Mike's here to help you make those decisions.
Help me. Great. I just pulled Jamal Murray and Isaiah Livers.
Oh, there you go. Jamal Murray's a fun one. Arnie, welcome from Germany, man. Love to see some Germany here. Moses Brown or Wiseman. So Zealy, Moses Brown is definitely the safer one. He's projecting honestly, Moses Brown's probably the play. I don't have Moses Brown, so that's why I've been saying Wiseman.
Shout out UCLA.
There we go. Shout out UCLA. All right, so for my MVP, we're gonna start with Zion, then we're gonna go to Sabone Bone.
Who's been balling? KPJ? How's KPJ been doing? I saw a couple of highlights.
He's been like right in the middle. He's been right in the middle. He hasn't been like awesome, but he hasn't been bad. I think we throw Scotty Barnes in there next, and then that leaves me with so I could go Benedict, and that leaves me with 22. Benedict or 23, excuse me. Benedict and Noel, Manuel quickly.
Are you looking for who's playing multiple games now at this point?
A little bit, yeah. Like if they're playing 2, that's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see is there somebody that I like up here a little bit more? Like Killian Hayes, I do kind of like as a play. Jalen Green too. I know they're only playing 1 game, but it's against Portland. I feel like he should cook. Although, what if I just did? Oops, that leaves me with 8. It's not going to do it. It feels so dumb not to play Lauri Markkanen. But all right, let's see.
I was going to say that'd be nice.
Jalen Green and then 16. Let's see. What do we have for 16? Drummond. Josh Green's out. Oh, no, I think we got to go balanced. I think we just go Mathurin and we'll do Benedict Mathurin.
It's funny seeing Daishin Nix. I think that's how you say his name. He was a UCLA commit, and then he fucking ditched us to go to the G League.
Oh, did he really?
Yes. It was like a 5-star recruit. I was like, hell yeah. And he left. He said, you know what? I'm just going to go straight to the G League.
There you go.
And screwed us out. But good for him in making the league. We still consider him a Bruin. Yeah.
People asking about Lamar Stevens. Let's check him out. He's got a cap of 18 and projection of 19. I know he played really well the other night. I think he had a double-double. Let's see. Wiseman will play. Did we just get that update? Let's go. James Wiseman season. All right. Yeah. Wiseman will play. Clay's still the game time decision. I'm just going to finish these lineups so I don't have to think. I think I'm just going to do this. So we'll go Zion, Sabonis, Scotty, Benedict, and Jalen Noel. And then the other one I wanted to build real quick is the limited underdogs. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is my favorite one. It's a cap of 60. So you can't, it's just basically like playing your shit, guys.
That's fun. That's where I can thrive.
So I think we start with Moses Moody right there. That gives us 13. We'll throw in, I think I have another Wiseman.
I love that they have this as an option. I think that's hilarious.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
So you can balance it out with a bunch of shit guys. You can have one maybe good guy and then a ton of crap and see if that works too, right?
Exactly.
And I'm saying crap and they're all NBA players. I'm sorry.
Right. I know.
You're all very talented.
I know. We'll throw Shade and Sharp in this one. And then do I have any? And then that leaves me with 17 total. I kind of maybe Blake because there's no way Robert Williams and Al play both of them. And then
they said Robert Williams will have his minutes monitored on Friday per Fantasy Labs as of 15 minutes ago. There
we go. And then we'll throw in Zach Collins. Wait, Zealy, you're asking about Moses Brown and Wiseman like a bunch. I answered that one, man. I answered that one. Moses Brown. Dre out Kuminga season. Yeah, Kuminga's gonna be a great play. Play Braun, I think. Didn't I already play Braun? Maybe I thought I already played Braun. What else we got? What is the G League and how likely are people to come back when they go there? They come back. Yeah, they come back. It's usually like it's a developmental league, right? So it's like it's the minors, we call it.
Yeah, there's been a few like that Max Christie who they keep sending him back there for a few games, and he gets some minutes, and they bring him on for road trips maybe and things like that. It's
Yeah.
nice. I love it. I love the G League.
Yeah. Al Horford is back.
That's right.
Horford's back.
Just pulled him. Just pulled him in my free card.
There we go. Valentine's asking Hero, Oladipo, or Hero and Oladipo or Van Fleet and Simmons. I'm gonna guess it's Van Fleet and Simmons. That's where I would go. Why isn't it
Van Vliet? It's Van Vliet, isn't it?
What was I not saying Van Fleet? Yeah, that's so. Oh, I was putting an F. My bad. All right. Cap of 30 and projection 42. Like Fred's been so bad lately. He finally had a good game last game, so it's definitely going to be Van Fleet and Simmons. So yeah, Freddie and Simmons. I don't even think we need to look up the rest. That's a great combo, by the way. That's a great 2-man combo there.
Weisberg with a good comment too. Jordan Poole is a great example of someone who had decent length in G League stint and played well after. I mean, he's super success story. I would say Alex Caruso as well. He was back and forth in the G League most of his time there early, and then now it's great. I love it as a development option.
Yeah. All right. What's Grant's projections? Let's see. We got Jeremy Grant. I'm assuming you mean. Jeremy Grant has a cap of 40 and a projection of 30. The problem with Jeremy Grant right now is that he was playing so well when Dame and Simons were missing time. And now that everybody's back, his usage is like way down. So for his cap, he's not a good play, but I do like him.
Did you finish your lineups?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you want to help me with mine?
Yeah, sure.
Here we go.
Ahead, you can add that. People can keep asking questions too. Moody or Trent Forrest is gonna. I think Moody. I think Moody's a better play. I think I would like it more if Clay is out, but even if Clay's in, like they're gonna get their dicks kicked in. Like the Warriors are gonna be so bad today, so I feel like he's still gonna get a ton of run.
All right, probably common contender, right?
No, I would do common champion. So the common champion, if you finish in the top 1,000, you get a limited card. And
let's go.
So the other one, and then because you have Tatum, right? You just start with Tatum, and then that doesn't go against your cap.
Wow.
And then that's how the MVP slot works. And then definitely put it in Simons after that.
Should I throw Jamal in there now?
Hold on. Someone's asking about Alex Caruso. So he's got a cap of 19 and a projection of 21. So that probably has a little bit more room to run too with IO if he misses time. I wouldn't. Well, Al's fine actually. Al's fine.
No, I don't. I'm not doing that.
Put in Şengün. Even though they only have one game, I really like him. And then that leaves you 26 per for your last couple. So Okongwu is definitely a play.
Which brings me.
Then that leaves you with
35?
And then you just fire maybe Devin Vassell. I think that's fine.
All right. Send it.
There you go. And that's the one you definitely focus on. And Jack was asking best cap for 32. Let's see. Best projecting cap at 32. I mean, Rudy would be a good play if he plays. They have 2 games. Jalen Brunson's pretty solid. Jalen and Rudy have the best 2 projections at 32, and then Kevin Porter Jr. and CJ are also fine. But Fred VanVleet has a cap of 30 and a projection of 42. So Fred VanVleet is like the best play in that range. People are asking about Poku. Yeah, Poku's supposed to pop. He's not popping like a huge amount because I guess his cap is 22, but he's got a projection of 24. But they don't have any bigs, man. They don't have any bigs.
Kevin Herter game time decision as well.
Yeah,
if that matters for anyone.
No, that is going to be helped. Like Malik Monk ends up becoming like a really good play if he misses. And they just announced too. We already knew Patty was going to be out, but is also going to miss Sunday. It sounds. And Draymond, they said, is going to play Sunday. So if you do have Draymond, you can play him one time. Hammy, shout out Hammy, the rare contender champion over here, saying McDaniel, is it Jaden or Jalen? Jalen McDaniels, who we think is going to start. Jalen McDaniels has, let's see, where is he at? He's got a cap of 24 and a projection of 23. Matherin, who's been like I don't know, annoying me a little bit. All right, he's got a cap of 24 and a projection of almost 27. So it'd be Matherin there. Arnie, Josh Hart's probable. It's probable. Look at Weisberg just listening to local radio to get the Herder news. There we go, Weisberg. Weissy Woj. Tyus Jones projection. We can look at Tyus. Where you at, Tyus? That's Trey. All right, here we go. Cap at 24, projection at 18. The only reason that's like in the red though is because right when Ja missed that game, he like put up a couple of monster numbers. People looking at so Valentine, are you asking like with no price whatsoever, or are you trying to find a cheaper one? Because if we look at the top here, what's going on? Oh, we're there. Here we go. So based on projections alone, the highest projection is AD. There you go, Dustin, with 59, and then Luca right behind him. But for like cap purposes, Harden at 45. Although I guess cap doesn't matter. But the guys over 50 this week are projecting SGA, Harden, Siakam, and then Luca and Tatum, Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid. So there you go. Those are your 50. Oh, and Trey. Trey actually is probably one of your cheaper ones. Everyone seems pretty pissed at Trey. So there you go. Oh, new member. Let's go, baby.
Oh, wow.
Shinro's asking, what does it mean when it's game time decision? We can't know sometime before. Yeah, we'll probably know like 5 minutes before the game. Maybe 15 minutes.
And there's a Twitter account called Fantasy Labs NBA. They seem to be tweeting out stuff in the moment. So put them on notifs, baby, if you want to make those lineup changes.
Yeah, Fantasy Labs. We use Underdog as well, like the Underdog NBA. Those are all really good. RotoViz, all of that stuff is all really good. Best under $5 play. Oh my God. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over to the manager. Greg, did you play this for baseball quite a bit, or did you just like what was your like experience with it?
I think I played a couple weeks, but I didn't really understand it, so I was just bidding on it as though it was Top Shot. So I was like chasing rookies for year one, rookies with good serials, just because they hadn't started yet. And I kind of fell off after that. But I'm excited. I mean, seeing you do this and watching and understanding, each lineup and only play one card per, like, that's pretty great. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. All right, I can't get it down to 5, so we're starting at 6. Best buy under $5. Ooh,
whoever's playing the most minutes, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. Like a lot of these guys, Bryce McGowan's maybe, but LaMelo's back. Oh, Doug McDermott. If Doug McDermott's playing this weekend, I know that's like $6. That's $5.90, but Doug McDermott can get buckets.
Yeah.
Eubanks, maybe. You hope Nurk sits, and Eubanks says, although, man, I don't know. This is tough. Damian, oh no, his cap's gonna be too high for what he's doing. Actually, let's scroll down to get closer to $5 here. Hold on. Let me go to. That's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. Let's see. Anybody else? Ken Birch at 5. That's probably it right there. Ken Birch is projecting a little bit. Mike says, no disrespect, but who are the other two gentlemen? Mike, that's a great question.
Yeah, the world wants to know that.
Mike must have joined in the past 12 months.
Yeah. Greg and Dustin, they're the team hold OGs, but they had to go back to work. So
yeah. This used to be a show where all three of us would talk about stuff, and it has definitely evolved as times have changed. Greg and I are back at work full time, so it's screwed us out of being here. But we would come on and provide a lot of commentary from Mike, and just we'd take him on adventures and try to throw him off his game, but he's unfathomable. He's unflappable, whatever it is. And Greg would do a lot of baseball talk.
Yeah. I could go toe to toe on NBA chat too. Back in the heyday, I was just right there with it, but not so much anymore. Wait, I have a Sorare question though.
Yeah, hold on one second before you ask. Just because people were asking a lot about Io DeSomo, he's going to play 20 minutes today. They just said he's limited to 20 minutes. Go ahead, Greg. What are you going to ask about Sorare?
So I can swap. I can use a free swap. Does this happen weekly or just?
I'm pretty sure you do that every day.
Oh, all right. What am I doing here?
So you pick a card that you want to trade in. So there you go. They're trading your Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Rolo.
All right. My 2020 self would be.
And then you get to take one of these garbage ones. And they're all bad.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
Just go with the Celtic for yourself.
Yeah. Go with the Celtic or Mobley. Right? Maybe Isaiah Mobley's fun.
I've heard of Mobley, so
you've heard of his brother.
Marcus is saying, pull Mitch Rob from award. Should I keep him as his price is only 15, but has recently been yeah, I would just hang on to him. I would just hang on to Mitch Rob because he ends up being a pretty good play too, Marcus. Yeah, it's daily, but for commons. All right, what
sweet.
Let me get back over to this for just a second. All right, we're gonna wrap here in like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. So if you haven't done it, we got 129 entrants. Like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag me in there. What are we at for viewers? We're at 148, guys. 52 away from the moon here. We're also at 7,038 subs now. That's fun too.
Wow.
7,038. Wow.
Yeah, cruising. Gary Trent Jr. ruled out. Is that new?
That is correct. Gary Trent Jr. has been ruled out, and Gordon Hayward available to play today.
Available to play. Gary Trent Jr. being ruled out. I don't even know who that man. Toronto is such a shit show. It's just impossible to project. I mean, I guess that makes me like. I guess it's just Fred VanVleet's gonna play like 50 minutes today, man. What is it? You know what? That's actually worth looking at in the market right now. What is Fred in the market? Because, did I do it again? Why is it not popping up? Oh, because it's not under. I gotta fix the dollar sign. Here we go. Fred. What's going on?
You probably have the price limitations from before? I remember those are all the guys that were under $6.
Yeah, no, I just fixed it though. I want to see what Fred's price point is right now. Let's just.
It's still doing the same thing. Hit clear all filters at the bottom. Maybe that'll bump it. Or you probably already did that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No,
there we go.
That's better.
I'm curious what his. Oh, there we go. Again, just $3K for that. $46. Man, Fred is a great play today. Fred really is a great play. Fred or Trey Young. I mean, Trey Young's probably a little bit higher for me than Fred. Highsmith, Alexander Walker, or Blake Griffin. Leon, you got to go throw up, man. That's a tough scene. I think, dude, Miami's got 16 dudes on the injury report. So if you want to take a risk and just hope that 4 dudes sit for Miami, I'd say I'd rank them. Oh, God. Highsmith, Alexander Walker, Blake Griffin, probably in that order. Just be prepared for like a 4, though. Wait, did you say Gary Trent Jr. is out? How long? I don't know how long. They just said he's out tonight. For any other Aussies here, we can almost put a full lineup in underdog. Simmons, Lindell, Thabel, Deli. Hell yeah. Hammy says Monk or Matherin. Dude, it's going to be Monk if Herter sits, which isn't helpful, but that's where I would go.
Oh.
All right, here we go. We got another one from Christopher. Quickly, and Jaden or Jalen and Terrence Davis? Let's see. I haven't looked at Quickly's projection. So Quick is 21, cap of 21, projection of 24. Quickly and Jaden or Jalen? Jaden. Jaden has all right, basically the same cap. So so that's a total cap of 42 with a projection of 46, and then Terrence Davis and Jalen McDaniels. And we already looked up Jalen, but I forget. Jalen McDaniel, cap of 24, projection of 23. And then who's the other one? Terrence Davis. Man, it's probably going to be this one. Terrence Davis, oh no, cap of 17, projection 15. I feel like that needs to be updated a little bit. Yeah, I guess it's the first one based on the projections, Chris. Here we go. 2 more minutes. Get your questions in. Should I go with Ben Simmons, Westbrook, or Bogdanovich? Oh, man. I think I'd rank them Bogdanovich, Westbrook, Simmons. The Lakers have 2 games this weekend, right?
Correct. Tonight and Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. How about that report today about the Lakers being interested in Dame? I mean, that was
so stupid. Who's putting that out?
I'm
so used to it. It's all nonsense. I don't believe anything you see about it. Everything is a smokescreen. It's all bullshit.
It was so funny. I tweeted out I'm also interested in height or something like that.
That was good.
Genius.
Cap of 50. It's going to beat Thad Young here, Mayo. Thad Young's really popping on projections. So again, these are just projections though, so keep that in mind. Some Monty Morris, Josh Hart, campaign. Man, with Bradley Beal coming back, I don't know. That's tough. That's tough, Marco. Probably Josh Hart's supposed to play, so maybe Hart, Morris, Payne in that order. Nas or Karras. Oh, dude, Quentin, you gotta hope. Like if Rudy's out, Nas is like an insane play. So maybe you just hope he sits. Torb, take the risk on Basley or play Moses Brown. That's your call. I think I'd play Moses Brown, but that's your call. Matherin for me here. McGick. Although I think that's supposed to say Magic Joker, but read it as McGick. All right, dudes. Let's get the last call for the giveaway. We're gonna spin this one. Last update I have is the Hornets are starting Scary Terry, LaMelo, Gordon Hayward, McDaniels, and Plum Dog. Magic are starting Franz, Paolo, Markel, Mo Wagner, and Bol. That's it. That's it for the update. So we're going to spin this thing one time here. This is the last call. Like the stream, subscribe. #me. I'm going to share a link to our Discord too.
But did everyone enter? Am I seeing 141?
142.
Yeah. Wow.
There you go. There you go. Just
props
about
to the
everybody
squad.
We must have lost some people too. Do you think that there will be a dip in Top Shot all day with everyone liquidating in order to buy the new Trump entities? Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Was that a I'm Ron Burgundy moment?
Yeah.
No, there's already more utility with those than there's ever been on Top Shot, though. Sadly,
I know, right?
It's insane.
Jesus.
Neesmith or Zubat. Dude, I think any question with Fred VanVleet, it's going to be Fred VanVleet for me, especially because Zubats I don't think is going to play Jacob. So I would go VanVleet for sure. I don't know, Gustav. That's man. I think RJ. I think RJ for me. PJ got hurt. He's out tonight. Goodwin or Hart or risk playing Rudy. I think I'd risk playing Rudy and just hope he plays. All right, gang, we're gonna spin this. As always, hey, we do this on Mondays and on Fridays. Shout out to Greg and Dustin for joining this one.
We'll be attending everyone from here on out, I believe.
I was gonna say, and by we he means him.
There we go.
Just Mike.
Yeah. If you win this, shoot me a DM either at Mike's Carrying in the Discord. Tune into a bunch of our other shit. Oh, Nikolai Knutson. I'm gonna assume the K is silent, or is it Knutson?
Ooh, it could be Knutson.
Knutson sounds right. Yeah, Knutson.
Knutson. Either way, yeah. Shoot me a DM. Let us know what your lineups are, how you ended up cooking. Santa's Boys. I'm only reading this comment because it's a great name. Gobert or CJ? I'm just gonna say CJ. And for that.